Hello again, welcome to the Mastercam course. In that lecture, we're gonna talk about circle center point options. Okay, I'm gonna hit that button here, and then we can write our radius, for example, and the 50 and plus enter button. After that, we can turn to our and the screen, and then we can decide and center of our circle. Of course, we can click anywhere like this and push blue OK button, and then we can create another circle here. If you intend to and write exact values about your and center of circle, of course we can use and for example I can push and the 25 and 25 and 30 and maybe this is Z0. Okay, if I am not writing any and the number for Z-axis, it's accepted as a 0. And then we can click the OK button here. Okay, it's and created according to our and coordinate, of course. It's also possible to create some surface. If you click here, create surface options, you can easily create our surface. Okay, so this is the actually first approach, and by creating circle we can also hit that button again, and then actually without writing your radius and diameter, you can select any place, and then you can click any and second point on your screen, and then this is my center and this is my second point. You can easily create your circle, and then you can turn here to be able to write your exact values as a diameter or radius. It's also possible. Okay, it's also possible to write any and coordinate by using and our and coordinate box, and then for example I can write minus 50 and 50. This is my actually and center of my circle, and then we can also write and minus 25 with 50 to create my second point. It's also possible to write your first and center of circle and your and the second point to be able to create your and the circle. Okay, so it's also possible to click here. This is actually manual method, or we can turn to tangent options here. At that point, this is my center. We can click here, and then we can select another circle here. At that point, we can easily create our center and tangent point to create our circle. Of course, it's also possible to create tangent to tangent circle. For example, at that point, of course, and this is the tangent. So we can click any place. This is actually center, and then we can click here to create our actually circle again. Okay, this is the tangent options. Okay, if you intend to create circle to circle tangent, of course you need to turn and actually different and the circle or arc creation options here. Okay, we're gonna also talk about and the dot stuff. That's all about only circle center point. Okay, what else can I say about and the dot stuff? We can also use the and the reselect options. For example, I can click here and it's a tangent. We can click here, and then we can use the reselect options. This is reselect options. Actually, we can turn here, and then we can change it like this. Okay, this is center point and reselect options. Okay, I can change my and actually and the center point. Okay, it's here. I can click here, and then tangent position here. It is created right now, and then we can click here, and then we can transform that circle into that point. Okay, it's also possible to use and the center point options here. And then we can click OK button.